Cuba is going through its worst humanitarian crisis in decades. According to Human Rights Watch, nearly 90% of families are affected. Food and medicine are in short supply. Blackouts are constant and citizens face ongoing repression. These are some of the things that Mike Hammer, the U.S. Chief of Mission in Cuba, tells EWTN News he has witnessed firsthand.
Lo controlan.
They control everything. There is no freedom of the press, of expression, or of religion. In fact, they are detaining women who want to go to Mass. I know, sadly, that almost every Cuban has felt that repression, has had a family member or a friend who has been unjustly imprisoned simply for speaking out.
Por haberse expresado.
Cuba has seen a surge of political prisoners since 2022, when the government intensified its ongoing crackdown on religious leaders and believers who spoke out or distanced themselves from the regime's ideology. As the gaps continue to grow between the political elite and the people, Mike Hammer explained that most humanitarian aid in the country comes through the church. Through Caritas Cuba, the United States has sent $9 million in humanitarian assistance.
Luxury hotels remain lit while there are blackouts in Havana, while there are blackouts throughout the country. So, the people see this, they see it and they say, this isn't working. They want change. And I have seen firsthand how the church helps, carrying out functions that normally belong to the state, feeding people, providing medicine, sustaining the population. It is the church that is doing this.
Despite the humanitarian aid, the relationship between Cuba and the United States remains cautious. The U.S. Chief of Mission in Cuba stressed that American foreign policy will focus on reaching an agreement that would lead Cuba in a new direction.
I am not going to go into decisions that President Trump or Secretary Rubio may make regarding Cuba. But Cuba and the Cuban regime must understand that if they represent a threat to the United States, we will not look the other way. Those times are over.
Do you see a freer Cuba in 2026?
Absolutamente.
Absolutely. They have suffered greatly. That is enough. The time has come for the suffering to stop and for them to have the opportunity that we enjoy in so many countries around the world where there are democracies. And hopefully, I hope I am not mistaken, what I feel and what the Cuban people want is what will happen.
In Rome, Paola Flynn for EWTN News Nightly.